All right, for more on the latest installment of the Kindle, we turn now to Bloomberg Business Week's Brad Stone. Brad was the first journalist to see the fire, and he spent time behind the scenes with Bezos, which he writes about in this week's Business Week. You got to check it out. I think on Monday. Is that correct, Brad? Am I getting that right? I always look forward to, and we get advanced copies, which is quite nice. But Brad's joining us now from our San Francisco bureau, and minus sort of the black mock turtleneck, he certainly was a lot like Steve Jobs, wasn't he?
That's right. Words like unbelievable. Steve sets the standard for CEO presentations, and everybody else just follows the model.
Yeah, certainly had the big screen behind him, sort of the dark, dramatic setting. But of course, everyone's going to be looking at this, wondering whether this can really be an iPad killer. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, it's really a different product. Apple is selling Mercedes-Benzes, and this is a Honda Civic. The price, as we said, is the one thing that jumps out. But there's no microphone, there's no camera. It's a much smaller device. It's about half the size with a 7-inch screen. What's really remarkable about it, though, is how it's so tightly integrated into everything else Amazon does. The music store, the movie store, the cloud services, so you can store all your content on Amazon's servers. And then there's this new web browser that's also running on one of Amazon's web services called EC2 that's supposed to be particularly fast.
Brad, I've read some analysis that suggests this is going to be a loss leader for Amazon. One analyst saying that maybe they're going to lose $50 per piece of soft or hardware that they sell. Are they going to make that up? I mean, do you think that's actually an accurate figure? And are they going to make that up and all the other things are going to sell through the new Fire?
Right. Well, no one quite knows what the economics are of the Kindle Fire. I of course, asked Jeff that point blank. He said, we're a for-profit company. We're just very close to operating at very low margins. If they are losing money on the hardware, they're making a bet that they're modeling out a way that they're going to make a profit over the typical 2-year life of the device. And what I'll focus on here is the 2-day, $79 a year free shipping program called Amazon Prime. And there's a 30-day trial of Prime with the device, and what they're betting is that they're going to convert a significant percentage of Kindle Fire owners into Prime members. And when someone becomes a Prime member, and if you are one, you can attest this, you become an Amazon addict. You buy everything from diapers to books to appliances on Amazon. And so if they can convert enough people to the Prime membership program, this thing's going to make money over the long term.
All right. Thus far, the market seems pretty optimistic. Stock much higher today. All right, Brad, do appreciate you joining us today. That was our very own Brad coming to us. He was the first journalist, by the way, to see the new Fire.